What's up guys, Celestra here again, and as you can see we've got some new content today. We got Stellar Blade that just came out, and I played this on my stream the other day. It's really fun, but it does feel a bit easy compared to other sort of similar games that I've played like Sekiro, Nier Automata and stuff like that. But basically there is actually ways to make this game a lot easier for yourself, and here's a few hints and tips in this video to kind of help you along your journey if you're having trouble. But I don't know what the trophy list is because I haven't checked it yet, but this will probably help you with most things in the game just to make it a wee bit easier. This costume is one of the ones that I recently got and it's so cool. But anyway, let's get into the tips. So this tip isn't really to help difficulty, it probably will in the long run really, but I always set it to prioritize performance. The game looks gorgeous anyway in performance mode. If you switch it to graphical, fair enough, but performance in these games is always king because you need it. Motion blur, camera shake, film grain, all that sort of stuff. I usually turn most of that off. Camera shake I've still got on just to kind of see what it does, but for the most part you want to make sure all that stuff is off because it makes the game a lot smoother. You'll be able to see a lot of things on screen a lot easier, and kind of similar to what I used to be like in Sekiro when I played it at 60 FPS. It was so much easier. So make sure you're running in performance mode and it should be a little bit smoother and easier for you guys. And then we come down here, you can actually turn on QTE auto success. So fun fact, when I was doing one of the bosses, I almost let myself die because I forgot you have to press L1 after it. It didn't kill me, but it did a lot of damage, and then I still had to take its health down again to actually beat it. Nice! Wait, what? What? I killed you! Did I not do the button at the end? I didn't, did I? No. Okay, I'm gonna have to keep my hand on the controller while doing this, because that could have killed me there. Okay, so I just actually checked the trophies while doing this, and it doesn't seem like there's any link to difficulty. So if you guys really want to make it easier for yourself, and here's like a big tip, you can actually change the difficulty to story mode. So there is a setting in the settings for that, which is right here. So you can change it to story mode, and on story mode there is actually a thing that lets you make it even easier. It's called action assist mode, and it basically makes it so, you know, when you dodge or do the special dodges where it's like you go through the enemy or you do the backflip and things like that, it actually turns them into like a QTE. So it allows you to see the thing coming instead of having to look for the color and then realize what you're doing. It'll tell you exactly what to do. But from what I can see, there's no actual difficulty trophies, so I would just basically change it to whatever difficulty you want. And if you want an easy platinum, this is probably a game to do it, because it doesn't look like the trophies are that hard. I had a quick glance because I don't want to spoil it for myself, but that would make it 100 times easier for you. And I'll show you the actual action assist mode just now. It's on Twitter, so the quality is not the best, but have a look. The next tip is to make sure you have these abilities unlocked from the upgrade screen. So I'll show you what the abilities are in a second, but there's certain enemies that do certain attacks that allow you to dodge, but they require a different sort of dodge. So this one right here is a different sort of dodge, and it exposes their weakness. So when you actually get the gun, you're able to just shoot their weakness. You can also run up and attack it as well, but it's easier to shoot it. So when you go to the upgrades, this is what you want to do. So any sort of camp that has the skill setting area where you can change skills, we want to go to survival, because survival is the one that has all the dodges and things like that in it. There is actual abilities that make things easier. So the perfect parry is like what you parry. Make it easier to perfect parry. Make sure you get that as soon as possible. The parry in this game is pretty easy anyway, from what I've seen, but this just makes it even easier, which is crazy. Then you've got counter, where you can actually attack after your parry, and then even more counter attacks here, which I haven't unlocked the rest of them, but I'm at the very start of the game here. Perfect dodge, and then you have these other ones which are blink and repulse. Those are the ones for going through them and then kind of dodging back when they do the purple attack. So the blue attack's forward, purple attack's back the way, and they basically expose different weaknesses and allow you to attack them a lot quicker. So blink, you go through, and you can attack them from behind. This allows you to do a lot of damage, by the way. Like, if you do this to a boss, you're going to take like a huge chunk of damage off. Repulse exposes their weakness when you jump back, which allows you to shoot it, or you can run in and attack them. And then you've got threat detection, which actually makes it easier to use these. I haven't got that yet. And then the double dodge, which actually makes it a little bit easier to dodge because you can do it twice. So if you're someone who likes to spam the dodge button, this will get you a bit further away from the enemy, so you can actually kind of create some distance and use your gun, or maybe just heal up, because the heal in this is fairly slow. So if you want to heal up, that's probably the best way to do it. Double dodge and get back. Other thing, you can actually reset your skill tree. So if you have picked up things not in this video and you're like, oh crap, I should have got the easier dodge or like the easier parry or whatever, you can just reset it with that item there, which you can actually just buy from the shop. The item is called SP Initializer, and it's not even that expensive from the shop. So if you have used your points on things that you don't actually want to use it on and you want to make the game a little bit easier, use those just so you can actually get some of the easier skills for easier blocks and parries and stuff. And then for the next part, if you want to pick up Ambush, you can. I haven't actually picked that up yet, I just did right now. And Chain Charge actually allows you to attack afterwards, and then you get more beta energy from an assault. So that's either jumping on them from above or getting them from behind. These are just like combo ones. I haven't got all of these yet because I'm kind of still debating what I want to use here. But when you go to the beta area, make sure you unlock all of these right away. So I made sure I unlocked all the skills right away because they're actually really good. So the bottom one takes away shields really easily. The one on the right is like a blade beam type thing where you throw your, like, a blade beam from your sword. And the top one is like a slash where you can actually charge it, which is really good for doing damage. If you're behind the enemy after doing that blink where you dodge through them, really good attack to use. And then the one on the left is just like a bullet stab thing. But those are the things that you really want to pick up at the start, because then you can get used to how they work, and then the tree will just upgrade them as you go. But that's pretty much it for this guide, guys. It's, like I said, it's a few easy tips for the start of the game, because I have just started the game myself, and these are things that I realised would maybe help a few people. So if they have been helpful, leave a like, share the video. If you want to see any more Stellar Blade content, let me know. But these are some tips just to make it a little bit easier for yourself. And like I said, I had a quick little look at the trophy list. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it doesn't seem like there's any difficulty linked ones there. Just certain enemies being beaten, collectibles and all that sort of stuff. But I hope you enjoy Stellar Blade. It is an amazing game. It just seems a little bit easier than some of the other games that are similar to it, like Nier and Sekiro and stuff like that. But amazing game, amazing graphics. I love the bosses, I love the character design. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little video. I will be doing more Stellar Blade content, either boss things or maybe just extra tips if I find the extra tips later on. But if you find any tips yourself, leave a comment down below so I can maybe add them into the next video. And yeah, thank you for all the Patreon supporters who have been supporting me through the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth content. And if you want to be one of those supporters, the link is down below, same with the Discord if you want to chat to us about Stellar Blade, Final Fantasy, or any sort of cool games that you guys are into at the moment. You guys have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!